Beauty's everywhere. The hand of creation that has inspired and
What is up, guys? Welcome to the Cheap Thoughts Podcast. I am here today with my friend, my best buddy, my coworker, Nicholas Ramjatan. How are you, Nick?
I'm wonderful, man.
You're
Happy
good?
Saturday. I mean, it's a freezing January day in 2025 and, in that New York City metro area that we call Jersey.
Oh, yeah, New York City. It's a new year. New year, new us, new plans. Speaking of plans, I know you're working on something big right now, and that's actually what this episode will be about today. And I wanted to talk about it. So, Nick, what is your occupation?
I am the Associate Director of Student Accounts at Union College of Union County, New Jersey. I'm also the CEO and founder of Walk With Me NYC.
Okay, so what is Walk With Me NYC?
Imagine you had 3 hours to burn and you were with some of your favorite people at, and you're in one of the most traveled to cities in the world. Let's use New York City, for example. Walk With Me NYC. With Walk With Me NYC, I will take you and your favorite folks through some amazing places with a unique ambiance in one of the most traveled to places in the world where the business owners, the city planning, the architects, they took pride in enjoying what it is they put together.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what you like and what you don't like, and we'll go through rooftops, public art, private spaces, places where we need reservations, places where
Oh,
we don't need
wow.
reservations, places where there's a capacity cap, places where there isn't a capacity cap, places where you can catch a sunset from a rooftop if you so desire. All those things are part of Welcome Me NYC. So you book me or my team, and we take you and your 3 favorite people up to 3 favorite people because this is a small group size thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're only dealing with group sizes of 4 or less, nothing more than that. Because when you move through, you're not moving through like you're feeling on a tour bus or anything like that. You're going through it as if you were being immersed in New York City, in authentic New York City places and spots because you are. You're not looking at it through a video. This is 100% IRL.
Yeah, that's good. No, honestly, because in New York, sometimes I'll be hanging around there and I'd be lost. I don't really know where to go with my friends. And like, I know a lot of people feel the same way as I do because there's been people, that have been in New York and they didn't know what to do. So to see something like this come to life, I feel like that can be helpful and exhilarating. It could be something completely new for people because I would like to experience New York in a certain way, a way that I don't think I've ever felt hanging out or going adventures with friends. So my next question for you is what makes you so different from what a tour guide is? Because that sounds
Yeah, yeah.
similar to what a tourist
Yeah.
is.
Well, I'm not a this is not a tour. It is guided. This is the guided experience. I call it an experience, because it only
Okay,
feels a certain way.
okay.
When you're with me, people treat you a certain way as well. So it's not a tour because it's not just something where you only check off boxes. It's an experience because you are in places that you actually want to be in and not places you don't want to be in. Because I find out from you and your folks that you're with what you do and what you don't like. I'm
How do you
catering.
find out from us? Like, how do you find out what we like and don't like?
The general way I do it is from a pre-survey, but we can also meet as well, digitally, virtually, or even, whichever way works out if the pre-survey won't work. But I care about what people care about. So I find out what you like and what you don't like. And from that information, I cater the experience to what you do like because I want you to enjoy yourself. When you're with me, when your folks are with me, when you're with me, I don't want you to think about the where and the what. I just want you to tell me what it is you like and what you don't like because the where and the what, I'm going to handle that. And I'm going to handle that because a couple of different reasons. I want this business to fully succeed, but part of this business is to share what it is I enjoy with other people. There are certain places that if you never get a chance to go there, you won't know what it is what it feels like. But again, you tell me what you like and what you don't like. I'll take that like button, and if you ever took the color on your screen and you pull it all the way up,
Mm-hmm.
we can play with that. I could turn that color all the way up. I can make you feel as warm as you want. We can make it as bright as you want. We can make it as vivid as you want. Just tell me what you like and you don't like. And we're going to those places that have that ambiance, that has that feel, that is very unique. And, we're going to enjoy all of that.
So you're basically saying so I'm a random customer, right? I get interested in this. Before I go on the trip with you to New York, you will send me a survey of things
Yes.
that I like and don't like questions,
Yes.
and I answer them. And based off of those responses, you will accustom my experience in New York the way I wanted it to be.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's
I'm
actually, yo, that's a good
Yeah, no,
idea. That's
I'm
a good one.
curating this 100% based on who you are and what it is that you like and you don't like. Because 'Cause I'm trying to elevate the experience. I'm not trying to take you to places, like, that you have no interest in being at or places that don't make you feel good. All the places you're going to are places I've traveled to, places I've gone to at different times, um, different days to figure out how this feels at this point in the day or on this day or what is happening or what's not happening. And I'm taking those things that only feel really good and I'm sharing that with the world.
Do you have like some sort of website or social media page that you're working on?
Well, I got a couple, and thank you for asking me about that. So I'm
Yeah.
actually working on the website right now. The website should be walkwithmenyc.com, and I'm really happy about that part because I was having a little bit of stress concerns regarding the name because I really want the branding to be, the same and all throughout solid. So
Mhm.
walkwithmenyc.com should be the name of the website, and that's coming in the very short future.
Mhm.
And then the Insta right now is Walk With Me NYC LLC. So that's
Okay.
that's what I currently have up right now.
That's cool. So you have a website in the works and you're gonna have it up soon. And
Just to talk about the website and the survey question just real quick.
mhm,
Um, the way that it's designed to work from the website is once you book, then the survey should go out right at that point to your contact, your
that makes
preferred
sense.
contact email.
Right, right.
So as soon as you book, I'm sending that out and I'm taking that information from you and your folks, and I'm using that to figure out where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do. And I'll give you an idea as well. And the places that we're going to, by the way, some of the places you can do nothing while you're there. You can just show where we're going to, you can go and just enjoy being there. Some other places, I will suggest that you have a drink. Some other places, I would suggest that you try this dessert. Some other places, I would suggest that you go to that spot in this place and just enjoy being there. I mean, there are places in New York City where, based on the sun dropping and the lights coming up, can look totally different than it did 10 minutes ago or when the daylight was out. So I found some of these places, and I'm really just trying to share a lot of this with folks through what it is I'm doing with Walk With Me NYC.
Is there any places that you want to mention right now on this episode, or is that something that you're keeping kind of exclusive for the people?
Well, I'll share some experiences with you. So, I actually got a chance to go to one rooftop, and this is when I was doing scouting, without clients, and the rooftop opened up. And that night, for some reason, the Empire State Building had, I call it flashing or dancing lights because it was in a melody or movement and
Mhm.
color pattern. It wasn't just the same thing. It wasn't just blinking. It was moving. So we're I'm in this rooftop in Times Square, and there's a gentleman playing a saxophone on an elevated area.
Mhm.
There's somebody else playing live drums. There's another performer with lights and things in her hands doing some sort of uh, a dance. But where we were, it didn't feel as if there's too much going on. It felt just right. To be able to experience something like that, you kind of got to be there to feel it. You kind of got to be there to really see this. And what I'm trying to tell you is that's just part of it.
That's crazy.
You
What's
know,
the name of the spot called? Do you know?
that one was actually called Magic Hour, and it was
Magic Hour?
magic when it happened. It was great.
What made you want to start a business like this?
It's weird. The weird part about it is that when I first started doing the research for this business, I had no idea what I was doing. I I
What?
had it's the weirdest thing. So at that point in time, I worked at Weill Cornell Medicine. I worked at a New York Presbyterian Hospital. It was during the global pandemic, and I traveled through Midtown New York City every time I commuted to work. And every time I walked through, I just remember like looking down, the avenue and seeing Times Square, the billboards and everything like that between the bus out of Port Authority and then the train to where I need to go up to New York Presbyterian. And I had the whole Apple Watch thing back then. I don't have it anymore because, I
Yeah.
just I'm not doing that right now. And I got into closing the circles because I at that point in time, because of the pandemic and because death and just the state of what the world was in, I felt a certain way. I always wanted to be physically active, physically moving, physically like enjoying life because there
Mhm.
was something that happened to me that really brought to the forefront of my mind that life is precious and life should be enjoyed and life is a gift, which are things I try to remind myself of every day. But when I got a chance to go to some of these places, I felt something special. For me, it may have been joy, it may have been even the feeling of the hand of God being in certain places. And I say this in a way because imagine having a dark moment of your life and asking a question, looking up and hearing words that answered your question and seeing a sun shine through dark clouds.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I've seen those.
and
I've
that's
seen
happened
those.
to me in some of these places that I take people to. So when I say I'm not just taking you to places that are there, I'm taking you to places when you're there, you feel a certain way because these places are not normal. They're it's not just the other room in this building here right now. You get to these places, the amount of thought the architects put into the building, the amount of detail the planners put into how this room looks. They weren't cutting corners on these things. And we're just going through some of these places. I want to share what's beautiful. And I want to share what makes life feel great. And I want to be able to live my life in a way where I'm free from some of the bonds that I've been maybe self-placed into as I've been growing up in my life. So welcome me NYC. It just feels good. And I believe that if you're not hurting yourself or you're not hurting anybody else and what you're doing, if you're doing it brings you joy and peace and satisfaction, then you should be able to do that if you want.
Do you feel like your business can genuinely change someone's life for the better?
I do. I do feel that welcome me in NYC can change people's lives for the better. For example, I had someone tell me one time it was one of the best evenings in their life.
Just the best evening, just
Yeah,
that statement.
actually, and this person was with two of her siblings, so it was a group of three. So it was a brother and two sisters, and they were in their late 20s, early 30s. And with my post survey, one of the questions I do ask is ratings and different things, and the words was, "It was one of the best nights of my life."
I love that you have such an appreciation for life and people, and it makes me feel like that's actually why I like working with you. Like at our job at the college, like I like approaching you because just the way that you have like the way you see things, the way you see life and people and connections, you've turned that into something bigger and you want it to be bigger than what it is. And that's something that those are the type of people I want to be around. And seeing that you have this career field and you really want to work towards it, I just like I gotta give you props for it because not everyone can get up in the morning, step out of their comfort zone, go to New York, have clients, and show them a different light, a different world, a different perspective on things. So hats off to you, man, for something like that. So this business that you started, where do you see it going 5 years from now?
Well, again, I want to share what it is I enjoy with people, and when it comes to people everywhere I can. So right now, I have Welcome Me NYC. I have three experiences in the New York metro area. I have Midtown Chill, which starts at Bryant Park at sunset and ends at Times Square about 3.5 hours later on. So you go to, by the time you started, New York is in daylight, and by the time you end, it is Times Square. All those images and stuff that you see on TV, except for all the people with the ball dropping, all that stuff is still there. So next time I go out there, the ball will still be there, and the numbers below will be 2025 as opposed to 2024. But I have Midtown. I also on the Jersey side, I have Skyline Experience, where you can see the skyline of New York City from the other side of the river on the Jersey side. So we start on a cliff next to not too far from where Aaron Burr and Alexander Hamilton had a duel and one of them died. And we end on a rooftop in downtown Jersey City as you go through Hoboken, where we stop on a part of the waterfront.
So say if you're with clients that really aren't into monuments as much or are like historical monuments or pieces that are out there, how would you make up for that if they weren't into those things?
So there's actually a couple of other experiences that I started to offer. So
Like packages?
packages, right? A Cupid's package or couples package where it's just two folks,
Mhm.
and included in that is champagne, caviar, and roses. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and where do you take them to?
Well, we're going through spots that are more romantic, and not necessarily times where there's a lot of folks in them. Maybe sometimes where there are a lot of folks in them, but there's more of a romantic feel. For example, right now, Bryant Park has a winter village going on right now, and I don't usually end at Bryant Park, but with a couples package, I may because Bryant Park right now feels like a Hallmark movie.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, there's ice skating, there's
There's ice skating at Bryant Park?
all sorts of different vendors, a lot of them selling things that couples would love to just walk through and spend some time doing. So the reason why I would end there as opposed to starting there is because I would end there so you can have more time to yourself to go through the rest of the things at Bryant Park besides what it has already showed you. So right now, if we were doing a couples version, we will do something like that. Also, I can help you with a hotel room for later on if that's what you like to do at the end of that night as well. Because sometimes when it's that great,
Oh,
you'd rather prefer to stay in the place where you're enjoying it and enjoy that time with the person that you're with, as opposed to having to travel back. And after a night like that, why would you even want to waste
end the
time?
night right
Right,
there.
right.
So what other packages do you have in this experience?
So there's the couples package. I'm doing a mom's night where one
Mom's
of the
night?
yes. So imagine you have a family.
Mhm.
You're stressed. You have all these things you have to handle. And props to moms because moms take care of the business.
Oh,
Dads
yeah.
handle the business, but moms take care of the business. So
Right.
imagine if you had 3 hours to burn and you with 3 to 4 of your favorite people that are also moms. You don't have to worry about where and when because I've got that part handled. There's a lot of stress being a mom. I'm taking some of the stress away. I'm talking about the sort of stress that allows you to be able to enjoy being with your friends and bugging out, chilling out. So for moms, that's one of the things that are time is special for them. Also, I'm partnering with you with a couple of other things that are coming up. Um, I'm working on 2 packages right now. One is a celebrity package. So this includes
That I wanna explain. I wanna explain that one because I know I know we were talking about, his business and Walk With Me NYC, but, as you do know now, I am his photographer and videographer for his business. So, this package,
tell 'em,
I
tell 'em,
wanted to set
tell
you
'em,
up for
tell
this.
'em, tell 'em.
Um, so the celebrity package is basically, what if you were walking in NYC with your friends and you had a group of people with cameras, lighting equipment, audio equipment? They're just walking around New York City with you and with different equipment. And it's like people look at you and they think that you're some sort of celebrity because you have these pictures being taken all around you. You have these cameras on you. You have like these microphones on you. Like you're going to feel famous during the experience. If you guys go out to eat, go out for drinks, you're going to have all of that. Plus the photographers, the videographers, walking all around the streets of New York City. And that's cool because a lot of people are going to look, a lot of people, and they're going to be like, who's this guy? Or who are these people? Why are they like famous? I feel like that would be such a cool like celebrity experience because I feel like that's what it's like to be a celebrity. And and it's only for a day because I know this like the celebrity life realistically. I don't know what it's like because I'm not famous, but I bet you it's a lot dealing with it every day. But for one day with your friends, I think that would be the coolest thing ever. 100%.
Right.
That's what the celebrity package is.
And they're getting the video.
Hmm.
They're getting the imagery. Everything that you do that's part of the package, they get all that. And they can do whatever they want to do with that. The other package that we're going to be working on is called the YouTube package. I'm calling that affectionately because the name of that might be massaged a little bit. But that one is pretty much an idea of a vlog, except that vlog is happening with us. That vlog is happening with you telling me what you like and what you don't like. That vlog is happening in Midtown New York City, which is one of the most traveled to places in the world. So yeah, if you want to feel like a celebrity, if you want that YouTube experience, if you want that the microphone with the fuzzy mic on you, and if you want people to just who's that? They look famous.
Yeah, and who's to say that you don't see another famous person checking you out for having all those cameras on you? You can really attract a lot of attention. But I do like how much thought and effort that you put into this big project, this business that you have going on. I can see the difference between just your average old tour guide and someone that is trying to provide an experience. Like I can see what you're trying to do and how you make that differently. Are the prices crazy?
No,
Let's just
the prices aren't crazy, and that's one of the reasons why I think this is very possible as well for many people. So to give you an idea of pricing, for the group sizes of up to 4 folks, I'm looking at $100 a person.
okay.
And then when we go into the pricing packages for the YouTube experience, the couples experience, um, the celebrity experience, that's going to be more.
That's gonna vary on the website. It'll show
Yeah, and
the
I'll
information.
list the information on the booking packages options, but that will be more because I am paying other people. I have other things that are happening. There are certain things that there's more that's going to be needed to be done. So the service cost and that experience altogether will be more. But my intent is to make everything as affordable as possible because I want to share all these amazing things with many people, and I want people to live a better life. There's a large component of this that is walking. Like for example, Midtown Chill is 100% walking. There's a feeling that you get when you walk through time and space with the people that you love being with that is unique. And life is really only about experiences and the experiences that you share with those that you love being with or those that you don't love being with. I find great joy in this. It for me, it is it's spiritual. It is a business. There's things happening. There are check marks that need to happen along the way. But I love seeing people enjoying being with people that they love being with in the places that are unique. I For me, it's just part of the most beautiful parts of the life that we get a chance to live. If you can live being where you want to be with the people you want to be with, doing what is joyful, oh my God, oh my God. And if I can help facilitate that to make it a unique experience, to make it an experience that you won't ever forget for the rest of your life, and I'm a part of that, yeah, I enjoy doing that.
To see that there's people out there that genuinely care about other people, it's nice to see. It's refreshing. So this business, I really genuinely hope that like it blows up because it has so much potential and I could see it. Like I've been with you on this experience a couple times already, and all of the experiences that I ever had in my life, like in New York City, I think these 5 times that I've been there have been the best.
I appreciate it, man. I mean, and that's the intent. The intent is really to take what it is I know and live life a little bit better and make my life a little bit better and help other people enjoy their lives as well. When I say it, it's a bit abstract, but I really just want to help folks move through time and space and enjoy being with who they are with and take that knob and turn it to 10 and smile as I see them smile. Smile when I see them go, oh my God. Smile when I see them go to places and they just can't even speak because their their tongues don't work. Like I love that. I love being a part of that.
What is your long-term goal in all of this?
This is where I see my life going at this point in it. It is no longer going this way. It is no longer going this way. It is going in a positive direction at a constant angle. My long term goal is for this part of my life to get me there quicker. Get me there while I can still enjoy it. Get me there so before the days come where my life changes in a point where I don't have as much control over my physical aspects or my mental aspects, um, to be able to still enjoy that with my spiritual aspects. So I'm not really looking for 5 years later. 5 years later is a plan. I'm looking for this year. And my goal of
Yeah.
5 years, I mean, welcome me NYC is NYC, but I don't just want NYC, by the way. New York City is not just the only place that is beautiful and joyful in this world. I want welcome me NYC the world. I want welcome me the world. I want to be able to have people besides myself who love where they are, showcase what is amazing and beautiful about where they are and share that with other people. I just want a piece of it.
Like Walk With Me LA, Walk With Me
Miami,
Miami,
walk with me Chicago, walk with me Medellin. Anyway, let's go.
Walk With Me Jamaica.
Walk with me
That would be
Jamaica.
crazy. I wanna
Yes,
go to
let's
Jamaica,
go. And
Japan too.
these are all things I want to be able to have the choice to say no to. But yes, welcome me NYC is my starting point because Frankie Sinatra said if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. So that's what we're working on right now. And
That's good. Yeah, no,
that's where we
that's
are. Yeah. How about this? Folks have asked me what's my demographic. My demographic is everybody. Yes, you can experience certain things 21 and over in New York City,
mhm.
but my demographic is anybody who wants to go out with people that they love and enjoy time and space with them and not have to worry about the where and when. I'll handle that part. Just let me know what you like and what you don't like. I'm a very big critic of myself. I'm very it might be it might be my birth sign or it might be my tendencies growing up, but it might be the immigrant in me, it might be the first generation in me. It might be the firstborn in my family of me, but I'm very critical of myself. So when I before I put anything out before I put anything out to anyone outside of myself, I go through it a lot. Yeah, it's just part of my nature.
When you said earlier that, you're very critical on yourself, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It is very human of you to feel that way, and I could say the same thing about myself with this podcast or whatever I wanna do, but, just definitely know that you are on the right path. Like, I've told you this other people have told you this, but not even that. It's just that I want you to believe that for yourself. You're doing everything that you need to do in this current time, in this moment, for yourself. And you're doing good. This project, this business is a lot bigger than you are. And it's you have something beautiful in your hands that I genuinely want to see flourish. So keep going at it. And I promise you everything will fall into place. My last question for you is, what is your best advice that you can give to people who are afraid to step out of their comfort zone?
So I'll tell you what actually helped me step out of my comfort zone. I figured out to myself there's two ways I can live life. I can live it as it is, or I can make it what I want. Now, making it what I want isn't just saying I want these things. I want to make it this. No, making it what I want is what I want by the end of the last breath I take in this life. I'm not waiting to get there. That will come to me quick enough. So my choice and to make these decisions and to try this thing that I'm trying now, it's because I want to be able to realize my life before my death occurs.
Mm.
And I want to be able to be as peaceful and joyful and sad and enjoy all the human experiences as I can for the rest of my days. But I want to be able to choose which ones I can enjoy and do more so on a daily basis. I want to be able to have all these wrinkles on my face because I smile so much. When I, you know, that's the life I want. And I want to share that with all the people I love and all the people that are around me. I want to share that with more than just that. I want to share that with strangers. And I want to get paid for it. And I want to share with more people after that. And I want to not have to worry about money. And I want to share it with more people after that. Until my last day, where I shared so much and I enjoyed so much with so many people that this life alone on this planet was I know it's a gift. I'm just trying to share that gift. That is what I want my legacy to be. Not anything with materials, but joy, peace, and happiness.
Nick, thank you so much for your wisdom, for your honestly your business, because I'm telling you, like I said before and I've said it again over and over, it is going to be successful. Thank you for sharing that with us and to the viewers, and thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate you guys for sticking it this far. um we have a lot of cool stuff planned in the next few episodes, so stay tuned and make sure you guys check out this man's business. The link is down below in the description, his website, his social media page, everything. Check it out, book with him, really see what it's like, because a lot of you out there, I know what it's like to be scared and not step out of your comfort zone, but trust me, there's a lot out there in the world for you to see, especially in New York. So take a chance. I promise you, it is the coolest thing ever. And if you don't like it, you don't ever got to try it again. But you'll never know until you try. So, yeah, I mean, you got to practice what you preach. So, yes, thank you guys for watching this episode. I will see you guys. And Nick, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, walkwithmenyc.com should be the site. Walk with me NYC LLC on Instagram. That's the handle over there right now. But really, I want you to enjoy yourself. I want you to enjoy your life. I want you to live a little. Walk with me.
All right. Well, all right, guys. It looks like I'm going to be signing off. My name is Samuel Sanchez. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you. Have a good evening, folks. I'm out.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Nick. All right. And that wraps it.